Yo, what's up guys, we're back at it, and today we're going to talk about how to jumpstart your motorcycle using a portable jump starter. So your battery's dead. You want to jump in yourself, you don't want to have to rely on other people. You need to get yourself one of these nifty little portable jump starter kits. Alright, first things first, let's locate our battery. On the Kawasaki, it's under here. Motorcycle's usually right under the seat. You're going to have to unlock it with a key, and that unlatches the seat. Now with this portable jump starter, it comes in a nice sturdy carrying case. It's got everything we're gonna need to get the ball rolling here. It's got the actual jumper cables, black and red, negative and positive. It's got some chargers to charge the power bank. And then it's got the pièce de résistance, the actual power bank that's gonna supply power to your dead battery. So we want to make sure the power bank is charged to at least 50% before trying to actually use it on your dead battery. Now it does take a few hours to charge it completely, but I'm telling you, this thing lasts a hot minute, all right? I charged it about 6 months ago and it's still at 80%. So what we do is we simply get our terminals here. We're going to plug it right into the slots here, like so. It should be a nice positive snap, just like so. And then we'll turn on the unit here. Now, like I said, we want to make sure it's at least at 50%. It's got a nice little screen here, and if we click the light button here, it's hard to see, but right now it's at 85%. All right, it's nice that it's got the little screen. So now that we've got power and you can see the green blinking light, means that we are good to go. So let's jump around to the other side of the bike here. So a good rule of thumb is always to do red dead first. So we want to connect the red to the dead battery. So let's do that. Now once we attach the black to the negative, the device is going to make a little audible sound that lets you know that it's ready to go for a charge. Listen. Heard that? Now all you have to do is simply turn on your ignition, and then the bike should start, and we'll let it run for about 10-15 minutes. Let's see. Now that the bike is started, we want to make sure we remove the jump leads in the reverse order, all right? Black first and then red, all right? Black first, then red. Black first, then red. It's that simple. So once you let the bike run for about 15 minutes, your battery should be good to go from that point on. But I want to show you how much juice that one jump just used on the portable unit here. So if we just click the button here, it should show now we're at 72%, all right? So that jump only used about 10%. They do recommend trying to keep at least 50% power in the unit, but I'm sure it can still work even with less. Now another great feature for the portable power bank here is that if you hold the flashlight button for just a few seconds, it's going to turn on an actual flashlight. We click it again, it becomes like a strobe light, and click it one more time, it flashes SOS. So this is really just a good extra safety feature. Now this also acts as a 16,000 milliampere power bank. It's got 2 USB ports and a Type-C port. So this is great for charging your devices. It also charges them faster. So luck have it, my scooter also has a dead battery right now. That's what the Florida summer heat will do. It's the humidity and the heat and the salt, whatever, tends to kill batteries. So let's jump this too with the 72% remaining. I heard the beep. Whew, that battery was cooked. I'm about to let it run for about 10 minutes, get the juices flowing. I haven't ridden the Piaggio in about a month, so I understand. So I definitely recommend picking up one of these portable jump starters. Great to have in a bind, you don't need to rely on other people. Great for the bike, safe for the bike, quick and convenient, and affordable. I'll put a link down below so you could get one yourself.